We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my first fall clean and decorate for 2022. I think this is gonna be part one because you know I just have a lot to do when it comes to these seasonal videos. And I just went to HomeGoods and Target. I picked up a couple things so we could get started with those. I'm going to mix the new with the old. I of course had to get a fall cleaning spray and some new decor items, and we're gonna do a couple different color palettes and just fall out the house. So hope you enjoy this. Please like and subscribe if you do. I would appreciate it so much. I'd love to have you if you're new here, and let's get started. So as you can tell, we're gonna slow it down, do some chill music. Let me know if you guys like that. I just felt like the slower music was kind of fall vibes with like the coziness. I don't know, let me know what you think, but I just wanted to include this clip real quick of running out to Target to grab a fall cleaning spray. I grabbed the apple cider, there's mum, there's fall leaves, and then another one, the fall leaves, and I think the nutmeg are like the manlier scents, and then the apple cider and the mum, in my opinion, are the more feminine scents. So you can choose whichever one you like best. I just feel like those fall sprays really get me in the mood to pick up the house for fall and decorate it and just give myself a change of scenery. And I'm gonna do a very quick pickup in the kitchen. I just had to empty the dishwasher real quick and wipe down the counters, of course, with my new apple cider scent. And then we're gonna start decorating the island. I was extremely excited to decorate the island. My first time doing like any fall decor in this house ever, so I was all about it.
No matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
And we're just about finished with our kitchen pickup. Wasn't that amazing and very quick? I recently did a kitchen organization, just put all of those toddler items in that drawer, and I really like it. And it seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying that video, so definitely check out my recent kitchen organization. If you missed it, here is my apple cider Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray. And then I also bought this candle from Target, and honestly, I didn't realize until I was checking out that it was $30. So I don't know. I know candles are semi-expensive. What do we think about that price? I guess it just is what it is. I scanned it and I was like, whatever, it'll be nice to have. So we're gonna use that for our decorating, of course, grabbing a towel from my newly organized kitchen sink. I'm so obsessed with that. Grabbing a microfiber towel, and now we're going to start wiping everything down so we have a nice and clean surface to decorate.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
And everything is wiped down, ready for some changes in here. So the first thing I'm going to start decorating with is this big silver tray. I found this at HomeGoods. It was the only one. I was so excited because I've been telling you guys I needed a long tray for this space. And since it was the only one, I immediately, as soon as I saw it, ran over and put it in my cart. And I love it. I'm so glad to have found that. And now we are in our little storage area under the stairs. I'm going to start pulling out some fall decor. As you can tell, it's a little bit of a disaster in the storage space. I really need to like go through it and organize it. It's kind of like a little Christmas, a little fall, a little Easter, a little Christmas, a little this, a little that. So I need to like section out each holiday and season. That's on my never-ending list. I always tell you guys, I have a never-ending list of random things I need to do someday, and that is one of them. So pulled out a really pretty pumpkin with the cream and the gold, and I'm just going through everything else in there to see what else I can find to mix in with the new. So if you know me, if you've watched probably any of my videos, then you know I love white and blue, silver and gold, and I love to mix it all together. So everything you see right here, aside from the tray, are things that I've had from previous years, and I'm just mixing all of these pumpkins together, starting with the largest up top, smaller on the bottom, and just filling in all of those empty spaces and gaps on either side. And now we're moving on to the white cabinet area, the stove, and I just feel like this corner is almost like a focal point. Your eye just goes straight back to this area, so I want it to look nice. I have a white ginger jar, a navy pumpkin, a little squash, a little small pumpkin, and I'm just going to add some really nice, fun fall touches to this area. I always mention the walkthroughs at the end and the beginning because I do end up adding a little bit more to this space when I do that walkthrough at the stove area. So you guys will see that. And then this really deep window is gonna be absolutely amazing for all of my seasonal decor. Once I started putting pumpkins there, I was like, wow, I didn't realize like how nice this is going to be to have just a very cool sink area throughout the year with every season. Like for Christmas, I can put a couple small trees there and whatnot, and I absolutely love how it turned out for fall. I bought that straw hay stuff, whatever you want to call it, to put on either side of the stovetop, but it was too tall. It hit the bottom of the upper cabinet, so I was like, okay, where else can I put this? And I have to say, I absolutely love it by the kitchen sink. So just a little like snippet of decorating, and then I will show you how it turned out in the walkthrough. And now we are upstairs in our loft area, and I'm going to do a completely different color palette, as you can see up here. So I did a video with Dollar General a couple weeks back of like all of their fall decor, and it is like oranges and the traditional shades, and I went with that stuff because I wanted to use it up here. So very different color palettes from downstairs to upstairs. I'm the kind of person that likes a little bit of everything. I want my non-traditional colors to fit like my regular style, and then I also want to experience the traditional colors too, especially for forest. And you know, it just feels very like family having the traditional colors, so I'm really excited to be able to do both.
And the truth may come as a surprise that we
I also have my more expensive, more fragile, more breakable decor downstairs on countertops in areas where forests can't reach it. And then I have my more affordable, softer, and harder to break decor in this family area. So just something to think about.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. Honey, you are my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. Not so
If you're looking for like family friendly pumpkins that are not easily broken, there are so many different fabric pumpkins out there, especially at Hobby Lobby. There's velvet, there's like a rougher cotton that's really common, and then there's also these papery ones. One paper one is under the side table here that you guys will see a little bit later. So there really are like way more family friendly fall decorative items than I feel like any other season. I just wanted to point that out there. It's easy, or easier than you may think it is. If you think it's difficult, promise it's not. And then with my floral arrangements that go up against the wall, I always like to do it almost like stadium seating, shorter in the front and taller in the back, since no one is going to see the back anyways. So now we are back downstairs, and I just wanted to do a quick and easy update on this table. It's only our dining table for about another week or so, if everything I'm told is true. So yeah, this is just like a little for now that we will likely add to in part 2 on the new table.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it.
And I wasn't able to get to a ton of fall cleaning in part 1, so I wanted to just add in a few little ideas and things you can do. And I did talk about getting a fall cleaning spray in the beginning. If you are just like in a rut and you don't have the motivation to do any deep cleaning, but you feel like you need to, when you get your fall cleaning spray, just get a couple of like new things, and you will want to try them, and you will want to know like if they work and where you can use them. At least that works for me. So this pink stuff, I've shared that a couple times. I've really been liking it, and I felt like I just decorated, but the sink was a little bit on the dingy side, so I pulled that out to go through it. I'll show you guys the after in just a second here. It's like shimmering, shiny, and it just like reflects off my fall decor. At least that's what I tell myself. Looks so good seeing that nice bright and clean up against my new decor. And then I also wanted to do a little bit of dusting. Get yourself some microfiber towels. I will link these, how they have like a ridge to them. It's not completely flat on the microfiber side, and it grabs onto dust so incredibly well and holds onto it. So dust your baseboards and your stairs, all the things that you don't get to in your normal routines and everyday life, seasonal stuff. That's what I call this kind of thing. Just find some time to do it. You'll be so happy that you did. And this is what I wanted to show you with those microfiber towels, how it just hugs that dust and doesn't spray off. It's like the best thing and makes cleaning so much easier. And we're going to do our quick walkthrough, and I want to show you guys how everything turned out and just fill you in on a bunch of stuff. So this is our temporary setup for the next week or so. I do think this will look a lot nicer on our long table. It's a different shape. It's more of a rectangle style. And then I didn't get to show you guys this while I was decorating. I've had it for a couple of years. It's from Hobby Lobby, but I do think they still have it. So it's a leaf, as you can see, with the gold rim on the edge there, and then I just put the same candle and tray that I had in the middle. I don't like to do a very high, arrangement or centerpiece, just because then you can't see who's across from you and it's kind of in the way. So something lower and simple on a smaller table like this seems to work a lot better for real everyday life. And then I will forever be obsessed with the pillows at Home Goods. I've had this one for years. It's still so puffy and beautiful, and just like all of the detail on it. I think I've used this every year in at least, I don't know, the last 3 years of decorating videos or so, and I will continue to. Once the couch comes for the living room, I'm gonna put those on the couch, and then this one is pretty simple. A lot of you guys have seen these, so I'm just gonna touch on it super fast. That's the same thing, and then this one says thankful. Like, so pretty. And what I am most proud of is definitely this kitchen area. I absolutely love how this turned out. And I feel like this seasonal decor just fits so perfect with all of the permanent fixtures, like the light fixtures and the new hardware on the white cabinets. It just goes together so nicely. I love the silver on the tray because it goes with the stainless appliances and the faucet, and then the gold on here, it goes with, you know, the things I just mentioned, the light fixtures and whatnot. So all these smaller felt pumpkins were Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I just painted the top of them. It's like a silvery gold shade. It's kind of right in the middle. And then Home Goods, Hobby Lobby. I would say really everything is from Dollar General, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, and a couple things from Target. I left out this tag because I knew I'd forget to tell you guys what this scent is. So it's not focusing, but it is a nutmeg and amber candle right here. I saw Randy Garrett Design. I talk about her a lot. She put all of her candles on a tray like this, and I thought it looked nice. I didn't have another tray, so I just used a plate, and actually I think it looks pretty good. It goes with like that pumpkin color. And then I need to put a little pumpkin right here. Another candle just as like a little look. I think this is so cute, and I can put this over here. I can just really move this around a lot. That's one of the reasons I always tell you guys I decorate on trays. I love how it looks. It's very like seamless, and it's just real life, realistic, practical to pick things up and move them out of the way. This fall guy I've had for a couple years from Home Goods. I did leave a lot of things the same over here. Let me just turn it down for you a little bit by the window because it's gonna get really crazy. Okay, so this really deep window, I realized I'm obsessed with it because for seasonal decorating, it's just like such a cool focal point, and I can fill it up a lot since this really isn't like a view from this window. I'm trying to save a lot of the furniture things for a home update video, but I do have like a shade coming here to really finish this because it doesn't look finished without, you know, a shade at all, but it'll be extra cute in a couple of weeks. And then here's how this corner turned out over here. So pumpkins with existing decor, a little squash, super duper cute. And then I just added this over here. This was from the Goodwill for $3.99. Isn't that amazing? That tray, and then the wood one from Dollar General mixed with that one, which is actually from Home Goods over in that corner. So let me do a backup. I'm trying not to talk a whole lot and just keep things moving. But guys, I hope you love this as much as I love it because I just think it's super duper cute over here. So now let's head upstairs. I also feel like it's important to note that we have lived here for less than 2 months. So this year's fall decorating is a little bit like wonky. I would love to have a living room downstairs to decorate with you. We will have it for sure for Christmas, but fall, it's kind of like we have to make do with what has come in sort of thing, you know? And now for this loft area. So this is what I was able to accomplish for part 1. And a lot of you guys were so surprised when I first decorated this space that I went like so simple and basic with my colors. But I knew downstairs it would always be like the blue, the white, the gold, the silver, and a lot more of a formal vibe. So up here I wanted to be a lot more informal, a lot more like family hangout area. And since I went basic with those colors, every season for the seasonal decor, I can do the traditional colors because I'm not like working against everything else. Like downstairs, I couldn't really have a red Christmas tree, you know, with all the blue. So up here, I can do that. I can have the reds and the greens for Christmas and the oranges for the fall. And I'm just very excited to have like completely different looks upstairs and downstairs. That's really what I was going for. So And here is a better look at this coffee table decor. Just so cute and practical. Like I can put the remote right there, but I also have a ton of pumpkins in here, and these are like plastic. These are fabric. This is soft and not expensive, not very breakable. Over there, those pumpkins are all soft and safe for Forrest to play with. And then, you know, downstairs in the formal area is where the glass pumpkins and the ceramics and all of that. So very family friendly up here. I'll show you guys a close-up. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit of these pillows over here. Those were Walmart. That, of course, is Home Goods. And then over here, the same, all Walmart, except for that is Home Goods. I'm thinking I need another one of those tables to put right here, and I'll put those flowers on it. It's just like on a little speaker. We are very in a makeshift, you know, zone up here for now. Extra pillows right here. And then I need some sort of just like a very narrow. And then these guys I grabbed from Home Goods because I thought Forrest would think that's really cute. So I'll show him that today. But yes, completely different spaces to say the least, from upstairs to downstairs. So clearly I did not get to a ton of cleaning in this fall clean and decorate, still calling it that because we did some light surface cleaning, and then we'll do a lot more cleaning in part 2. Like we did heavy decorating in this one, so we'll do heavy cleaning and then finalizing decorating in part 2 and decorating on the new furniture that's gonna come, and just really like falling it out in here. So yes, hope you enjoyed. I love just like chatting with you guys and spending the time with you, so I certainly hope you enjoyed it too. Please like and subscribe. There are recent videos below and more, so don't miss out on that. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.